Hey, what's up, gamer? Skelemystyk. Have you ever wondered what the absolute fastest way to get your pet to meg is? I'm sure that you have, because pretty much anybody who's ever trained a pet has wondered that very thing. Let's talk about how we can do that. Okay, training your pet to mega fast as possible. There are currently, let's count on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There are 7 methods to training your pet for experience right now. Now I know, you're like, Skell, wait a minute. I only see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games here, man. There's only 6 games. What are you talking about 7 ways? Man, you must be crazy. No, I am not crazy. The 7th way is Grub Guardian. And simply because you can train a pet that way, I've included it in this video as a method to be discussed. Now, we're not just discussing methods here, though. We're discussing the fastest method. So, right off the bat, let me save you some trouble. Let me save you some effort worrying about it, thinking about it, going to it. Grub Guardian is not even in the running for the fastest way to train a pet. Grub Guardian is just something that you do to fool around, and most people actually go to Grub Guardian for packs and or energy elixirs rather than pet training, simply because each map takes so long that it's really not worth it to train a pet. It burns your energy anyway, just like normal pet training here does, and is really not to be considered. It is, however, a method to train and level up your pets if you want to, for whatever reason. That leaves the Pet Pavilion kiosk games. I'm going to go ahead and go over each one of these, and then we're going to talk about what the fastest method is, what the best way is, and see what the conclusions we come to. Now, at this point, right now, about 50 or 60 of you are like, Skell, you're stupid. Everybody knows the fastest way is just to go to the dance game and fail it, and use cheat engine, and you can do it really, really fast that way, and so on. You know what? Crap. Listen to me, and I'll tell you what's up. Okay. Good old Way of the Ninja Pig here. Way of the Ninja Pig starts with a 2-minute timer. So as far as kiosk games goes, it ranks number 6 on getting stuff done fast. Even if you complete the obstacles really quick, you're really going to run. They've got this time set just about right to where you're going to run just about into that 2-minute timer. So that's going to tell you something right off the bat. It's going to take you minimum 2 minutes to get done with that course and get 1 level of training on your pet. So we put that at number 6. Number 5. Where are we at? Number 5. There we go. Number 5, the maze game. The maze game. It's fun to play if you want to play it. It really is. It really does have kind of a lure. It's really kind of interesting to play it. But the maze game starts with a 60-second timer, 1 full minute. And if you mess up in it, even a little bit somewhere, and you have to pick up extra time, then it's going to be more than a minute. But it's a minimum of 1 minute. Everything else here is under 1 minute, so this is going to rank number 5. Play it if you want to play it for the fun of it, to hang out, have fun, whatever else. But if you're training your pet for speed, don't use the maze game. You cannot shorten the time at all. I mean, even if you X out the game ahead of time, it won't. That's not considered a win, so you won't get that. 1 minute minimum on the maze game, rank number 5. Done with that. All right. That leaves us with 4 contenders for the fastest way to get your pet to mega. The cannon game. I tried out the cannon game, and the first game, I actually hit the target and did it right and scored my full score, and, you know, adjusted my cannon the way I'm supposed to and all that other stuff, and it took me 56 seconds. 56 seconds to complete the game, to the point where I could give my pet the snack. That includes the load screens, that includes all of it. Now, I want to put a little carrot in here, a little verbal carrot into this video right now. People are going to say, well, just use cheat engine. You can do it faster that way with cheat engine. That's a yes and a no. Yes, you can do it faster. But there's also the yes of You can get banned. I have seen people do it. You can get banned for using cheat engine. Well, Skell, I've used it for 1,500 years and I never got banned. My friend, he always uses it and he never got banned. You know what? Just because you didn't get banned that time doesn't mean that it's not against terms of service and you can get banned. You can get banned. Now, if you want to do it, I'm not on your game. I can't stop you, but I wouldn't do it. You guys know by now how King's Eye is about those ban hammers. I mean, them bad boys be flying like a snowstorm. I wouldn't do it. So yes, people use cheat engine. Yes, people have used cheat engine for a long time. No, people haven't gotten banned for it. But no, it's not because it's allowed. It's because they didn't get caught. So there's yeses and nos on that. I'm not, for the purposes of this video, considering the factor of cheat engine simply because it is against the rules and you can get banned. So in the time of this, without cheat engine, this took me 56 seconds to complete the course the right way, which means hitting the target, getting my score, my full score, everything else. I tried it with the just hit anything method, just basically lower the cannon and shoot 4 times as fast as you can, just to get it over with in time. And that got done in 48 seconds. It was right around 46 to 48 seconds. It was right around there. Now, I also didn't get that +4 that you get for actually hitting good targets on the game. I didn't get that, so I scored 4 less. And I'm going to get to that point here in just a little bit. All right, so right now this game, 46 to 56 seconds, depending on if you complete the game or not. Now, Gobbler Drop. Gobbler Drop is where you run around trying to collect food. It starts the clock at 40 seconds. However, that is not enough time to fill that little bar with your food. It is not. You will have to, sometime during the course of the game, collect the clocks or the hourglasses or, the little timepieces, whatever, and add time to it. So, you're looking at least a minute. I would say that's about right. I'm pretty fair at the game. It took me about 50-something seconds. I couldn't tell you exactly, but it was about a minute, like 58 seconds, something like that. So, you're looking at about a minute on this game, no matter what you do, to complete the round. So this one really isn't in the running. It's, again, under a minute, but just barely. All right, that leaves what? It leaves Grumpy Gobbler. Grumpy Gobbler, knock down castle blocks and basically knock down all castle blocks to get your score. This is the game that I play when I pet train. For those of you who have seen me pet train a lot, this is the game that I play when I pet train. I have some practice at it, so it's no problem for me. It took me 52 seconds to knock down, and I always use just the first. Let me go on to it for a minute. I always use just the basic world because you get paid the same amount of energy or the same amount of experience whether you do this one or this one. And these castles right here are a lot bigger, a lot further away, and will thus take you a lot more time. I always use the basic castles, and I've gotten so good at it that I can one-shot or at most two-shot most of those maps. 52 seconds to do this. Last but not least, the dance game. If you do the dance game and you do it right, it will take you right around 50 seconds. Give or take. If you just purposely fail it all, and again, you're not using cheat engine, it will take you, or it took me at least, let me see, what did it take me? It took me 28 seconds. 28 seconds for each round to reset whenever you purposely fail it as fast as you can. That includes the moment to load and the moment to get it to the snack screen and everything else. So yes, it is really fast if you just fail the dance game. And that seems like the winning solution. I mean, hey, Skill, that's a lot shorter than 52 seconds. Why can't we do it that way? All right, well, you can. You can, if you want to, fail the dance game. And that's pretty much what all of you expected me to say. But But there's a big old there's a big old but here. And it does stink, let me tell you. Okay. Yes, you can do that by failing the dance game. Yes, you can complete time really fast. But when you fail any of these games, you get no score. In other words, you don't get that +4. And that's all well and good. You know, oh, that's only 4, who cares? However, and this is where the big carrot comes in. If you fail the dance game, you lose out on 72 times 4 pet experience. Somebody get your calculator out and do that real quick, and I'll tell you. I'll do. You know what? I'll do it with you really quick because I'm interested in seeing what's going to be on here. 72 times 4. You lose out on 288 pet experience. What does that translate into? That translates into, it takes to train a pet from baby to mega, if you have fancy yogurts for all of it, which is 50, and the pet doesn't have a like for it, and it just stays at 50, if you fail this dance game and use frozen yogurts every time just to feed the pet, you will need to do it 78 times. 78 times. If you do this game and you take a few extra seconds and you succeed at the game and you get your +4 experience score at the end of each game, you only have to do it 72 times. 6 times less, which doesn't seem like it's all that much. However, at that level, 6 times is 60. 60 energy that you have to burn extra. You have to burn 60 extra energy if you purposely fail the dance game. Which also means you have to burn 6 extra mega snacks. Which also means that if this pet fails at mega, you screwed the pooch. You really have. Because you burn all that extra stuff to fail a pet. So, in conclusion of this, for my money personally, because I have more experience at it, the fastest way to level up a pet in pet training is gobbler blocks. Without failing it, do the game right. The dance game is pretty much as fast as long as you do the actual game and don't purposely fail it. It's about the same amount of time. The only way that you complete the dance game faster is to purposely fail it and just burn extra mega snacks and energy. If you have extra mega snacks and you have extra energy to burn, then doing the dance game and failing is the best option. If you're like most wizards and you don't have a bunch of extra mega snacks to burn and you don't have a bunch of extra pet energy to burn, then practice at gobbler blocks. Practice at it. Get to where you can one or two shot all the beginning maps like I do, and that will be the fastest way to train your pet to mega. Alright guys, that is it for the numbers. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it helped you out. If you'd like to hang out with me live, I stream on Twitch pretty much every evening of the world. I start between 6 and 7 p.m. usually. I would love to have you there. We have a great community there. Good as gold. A great time. There's a lot of prizes there a lot of times, and you will be made to feel welcome. You will have a good time. I promise you will. Alright, that's going to be it for this video. Until next time, this is Skelemystyk reminding you that whatever else you do, always love the game. Peace. Hey, what's up, Gamer Skelemystyk? Welcome to another action-packed, right, baby to mega. This time, I'm going to be featuring the new Battle Mage Bundle pet, the Wargoyle. Mine happened to get the really cool name, here he is a little closer, of Regal Rufus.